If this message found you, you was born to be wild. You were born to be rebellious. You were born to go against the grain. You were born to break tradition. You were born to be reborn. You were born for way much more than the stigma or the stamp that they tried to approve you for. You were born to be greater than the school system, is what I'm hearing, and what they taught you at school. Because I feel like I'm picking up on somebody who could have been under a lot of pressure when it came to grades, or somebody who ain't never really was feeling it. Okay, or it's like you just couldn't understand the curriculum for whatever subject, but it's because that it was not meant for you. Half of that stuff that we learned in school never didn't even equate to apply to anything in our lives. Okay, but welcome to the portal of alignment. I hope y'all having a beautiful day. The sun is shining where I am right now, and I'm fucking with it. Okay, I got the window open, the vibe set. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Let me get on here and talk my shit. Okay. um If you're new to the channel, welcome, baby, because it's definitely a vibe over here. All right. And if you're a returning family member, I'm just sitting over here smiling because I feel like there is something that you should be excited about. And I feel like this excitement pertains to you. Like, be excited about who you are. I don't know what this card say, but just the fact that her skin looks this way is very different. All right, or it's like this is like something beneath the skin. Okay, anatomy could be significant. I also feel like you have ancestors supporting you. Tattoos could be significant. Like, somebody here could have tattoos on their face or tattoos on their neck, or I'm getting like a sleeve, all right, or somewhere that's very visible. I'm also picking up on somebody who could be thinking about this. I'm also picking up on a group of people who could be questioning this. Like, you could be someone that's watching, questioning why people do that, or you are someone that experienced people always questioning the moves that you make, the things that you choose to do, because they're always rebellious. Okay, but I'm just picking up that there's a need for you to truly embrace this year, this cycle. Something about spring is significant for someone. Like, something is about to just take off for you, be so smooth and beautiful. I'm also getting this energy of it being easier than you thought. Okay, but I'm picking up like just embracing your perfection. Just like beauty, perfection is in an eye of the beholder. There's always going to be somebody out there that don't agree with what you got going on. But just embrace it. Who cares? Okay, if you are someone that is interested in starting a social media channel, or you want to do something that pertains to putting yourself out there on the internet, it's a need for you to be able to filter out the emotional aspect of assholes, because they come with the territory. All right, it is what it is. Be yourself. Okay. I'm picking up on this energy of when I first started. I wasn't ready for the attention that I get now. I wasn't ready for that shit. I thought I was. And I thank God that it didn't do what it did. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm so happy that I get to seize this moment, whatever that moment may be. Okay, if you're interested in a personal reading, everything is in the description box. Shout out to the members. Thank y'all. I really appreciate you guys. Anybody who joined the membership automatically gets 7 entries into the raffle that I have. It's a raffle that I give away free readings. Okay, so for every dollar you pay, that's an entry in the raffle. If you are interested in just joining a raffle and not becoming a member, that's cool too. Just $1 entry. Everything is in the description box. Okay, if you want to donate to the channel, it will be greatly appreciated. All right, but let's just move forward. There's a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people watching you. There's a lot of eyes in this card. I'm also seeing this girl go through a portal here. All right, so something about your dream world is significant. Your dreams. All right, 444 is significant too. You could be seeing a lot of fours. All right, this card is the number 20. Something about 2020 could be significant. Something about 2002 could be significant. I'm also seeing 1992. Okay, someone here is reminiscing about the old days. All right, or someone here is asking questions about what happened back then. And I'm not just talking about back then 20, 30, 40 years ago. I'm talking about back then, like the beginning of time. Someone here has questions. Okay, I'm hearing, who am I? I'm hearing you are rebel. All right, your name is rebel. I don't know what your name is. Okay, but I'm hearing rebel. Like you have this rebellious nature about you. You've always been this way since a kid. Jumping off chairs and shit. Climbing trees is what I'm getting. All right, somebody here could also had a relationship with trees or hugging trees. Something about trees. I'm also getting like a child speaking to trees and they speaking back. Right? And they told you, they made a promise to you that they'll always protect you. Okay? You and trees have some type of significance. All right? That came out of nowhere. All right? Yeah. Eternal self. This is also reminding me of ethereal self. Eternal self. Okay? Following your dreams. Following your path. Being you. Everybody is made different. Literally, even if we look alike, twins, identical twins can have the same DNA, but they got different fingerprints. Okay? You got new beginnings here. There is something opening up for you. I also just heard love. Something about your love life is significant as well. I'm just getting this peaceful, calm, tranquil energy. Okay? I'm also seeing somebody dance and be proud and be like, I don't give a fuck. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Something about making your own music. What? Something about making your own music could be significant as well. Whether you're a writer, producer, you actually could sing or you can't. It's just the energy of filling out your own joy. Somebody here, something about your booty cheeks is significant. I see this girl, she's naked. I'm just, dawning on that. But her butt is standing out. So something about going to the gym or something about the booty here. I'm picking up on all different energies for all different sizes and characters. Okay? This could also be something that someone is observing, like really observing now. Like everybody is different. It's not fair to compare myself to another or another to compare themselves to me. It's really not fair. We all came here to be different. And you were not meant to go with the status quo. You was always meant to speak up when you spoke up. You was always meant to move on when you moved on. Like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who had just dawned on them, like, seriously. Like, you really had to sit with the fact that you're different. No one that's in your immediate family or your immediate circle was meant to truly understand you, because that's you. It's your job. It's also reminding me, too, like, you'll never really know a person because people are always changing. People are always changing. And you know that because you're always changing. Okay? I'm getting this very bright, colorful aura. Like you may not have a solid color aura. I'm just seeing a lot of colors around you. A lot of life around you. Okay? A lot of life supporting you. Born to be wild. When I looked up what wild meant. Okay? Because even thinking about being wild, right? We always, at least from my perspective, growing up in my life experiences, looked at wild as something derogatory. But when I looked it up, it's like nature, just being naturally you, embracing your nature. All right, I heard ring the bell, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, but this is the type of energy I feel like you possess. Demonic spirits don't like bells. they run away. I feel like this is the type of energy you have. It's very loud, it's very bright. Darkness can only reign in your shadow. Okay? Because we understand the importance of darkness, right? This is all of this is dark energy as it pertains to color and hue, right? But she is embracing going through this energy portal. This is also reminding me of being born, even though it's saying the afterlife. This is like giving me a soul coming down. Confirmation. Okay. I'm also picking up on distraction. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is reminding me of a soul being born through a mother's womb. Okay, something about the womb is significant. Womb healing, womb clearing, the womb man. All right, the beginning of time. Somebody here is studying the beginning, and there's a truth that you discovered. It's something about truth, right? How do we ever really know if something is true or not? To truly know is to be in tune, because you would then, when you're receiving whatever it is that somebody's trying to give you as truth, if it resonates with your soul, I mean your higher self, not the lower nature in you, it's giving me the energy of like challenging your mind, challenging everything that was given to you. Like I said, you were born to be wild. Let me ring the bell. That's the type of energy you give, like a breath of fresh air. It's also reminding me of a baby's first breath. Okay. A baby's first breath. This is definitely, you're embarking on some type of new beginning here. You got awakening, rising up. Like somebody is literally rising. It's also reminding me of like baked goods. Someone here could have like a bake shop, coffee shop, bakery, or you could just be somebody that like baked goods. You could have recently made a brownie or some cookies, something sweet here in the oven. All right, you and your spouse, or this is something that you are fantasizing about. Yes, 2 swans here. Comparison is also something. What did I say? This say compassion as I talk about 2 swans, but I said comparison. So you will be giving yourself a disservice to compare yourself to somebody else. I'm also picking up this energy of people comparing themselves to you, and you could be feeling the projections of how other people feel, and you could be hearing this. Someone here can hear. All right, I know it's not clear. I think it's clairaudient. Yeah. I also just heard you can hear the secrets. I'm also hearing the secret moans. Like I'm picking up on somebody who can go to a certain landmass or a certain body of water, and you can hear the cries of other people. You can hear the pain associated with said places. I'm hearing you're meant to go in the room and shift it, even if that room is open landmass. I wonder if God. All right, I mean, no question is dumb, but the question I was about to ask just immediately was answered. And I was just going to say, did the world start out with buildings? And I told myself that's a dumbass question, because humans came and built them. Duh. Hey, listen. Okay, I'm gonna leave these out then. Afterlife. Something here about a past life connection is significant as well. This don't necessarily have to be someone that you dated. Okay, this could even be a friend. I'm just seeing 2 people connect at the heart. This could also be like 2 people that's meant to be together, and y'all live in buildings right across the street from each other, and you don't even know it. I said street, whatever. Okay, my first nature was energy, not language. Okay. You see what I mean by this rebellious energy? You could also be somebody that, like, you quick with it. Like somebody say something to you crazy, or in general, you quick with your response, and it's accurate. It's an accurate response. It's like your mind, your ability to think quick. Okay. You're not the type of person to leave your argument and say, I wish I would have said that. Because everything, you know what I'm saying, in your toxic days. Or now, shit, I don't know, debating could be significant. All right, I'm hearing the lead debater. You could have been a part of some type of debate club when you were in school. Or people just always like to come up against you. Like they naturally just want to come up against you. You could just, I'm picking up on somebody who all your life, it's always been some type of resistance until the day you actually accepted the resistance. You realize that you were the resistance. It's because you're different. It's because you're smart. It's because you possess common sense. Because common sense isn't so common anymore. It's because you challenged things that were told to you if it didn't feel true to you. You always been in tune even when you didn't realize that you were in tuned. You've always had this very compassionate nature. You saw people as your equal. You treated people the way you wanted to be treated, even when life didn't treat you. And I ain't even gonna say life, because that was life treating you. You had to go through these lessons in order to become, in order to realize and embrace you, your multifaceted ways. Because I'm picking up on somebody too, where it's like, yeah, you sweet, but you got a other side too. Being able to freely express all sides of you when needed, when necessary. I also feel like this is something people admire about you. Yeah, you got new dawn. I'm also getting this energy of always finding a way, a new way to do something. Spirit said get 2 more of these. Okay. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. I dare not try to hit that high note. Oh, I just channeled off of that. Okay, because at the end of the day, all right, Spirit. Spirit is leading me to talk about something that I went through, right? I always felt like there was a certain way I had to do this, what I'm doing right now, what you're watching, in order for it to work. But look, listen, I can't make it up. Look at this shit. It says being bound, and then you got awakening at the bottom of the deck. Did I not talk about neck tattoos, face tattoos? This girl got tattoos. Beautiful woman. All right, something about you is very beautiful, male or female. I'm also getting this energy of embracing your femininity. All right, this woman looks like she's bound to a tree. You and trees have some type of relationship. Okay, I'm also getting natural. All right, because although she got tattoos, permanent art, I don't see any makeup. I don't see any earrings. Okay, something about the gym could be significant. But yeah, I always felt like that it had to be a certain way to work. And the moment that I said fuck that, because I'm so used to in real life being around people at certain jobs, people always laughing, you know what I'm saying how I'm funny, I'm cool to be around, and all this good jazz, right? I never really listened to that, because if I did, I would have came on here being myself. And I don't try to make people laugh. It's just something that naturally happens. And when I embraced that and started being myself on camera, that's when I started getting the support that I always knew I deserved. It's like the healing that I've done and I've accomplished, the effects all just start falling right into place. Like, I don't know, I'm just getting that type of energy. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that can relate to that story. Be yourself. Do it because you love it. Do it because it's you. Not because somebody else said that you shouldn't be doing it. You know how many people in my life disagree with what I'm doing? But do you think I give a fuck? No, because it make me happy. It make me happy to be able to do something that I love and also help people in the process. Two things that I love to do. Always been a people pleaser. All right, but now I got a healthy boundary. I'm going to find a way to please the people that want to be pleased. I ain't forcing this pleasure on nobody. I ain't just willingly going to give it out in my, you know what I'm saying? Boundaries. Finding ways to embrace myself, but also use that side of me that nobody ever wanted me to tap into. That side of me that said nope. That side of me that said I don't give a fuck. That side of me that said that's your problem and it ain't my business. Filtering out my energy properly. Listen, if I talked about me, we'll be here all goddamn day. Because I just got took into a whole pool, like, so many times. And I feel like what I'm about to say is going to relate to somebody. So many times people done came into my life trying to siphon energy from my soul, bro. Suck me the fuck dry. Consciously and unconsciously with spell work ever since I was a child. But guess what? All of that made me who I am. I'm speaking to somebody. It made me explore that path. That was scary because who the fuck want to walk on some stairs that's ain't got no security? But there's a lot of air around, clouds, trusting spirit. Something significant about 2022. All right, 2019. Okay, the number 3 could be significant to you. 963 is significant universal numbers. The 9 comes first. Okay, everything that was taught to you may have the opposite of it may have been true. Like, it's reminding me of like the maps, or it's reminding me of like anything in general. Somebody here, you have an issue with perfection, because I keep playing with these cards like they moved or something. Like, I don't understand. Someone could also be left-handed as well. Something about your left brain or the left side of your body. Somebody here could have also experienced a stroke. All right, or someone around you experienced that. Makeup could be significant. Makeup artists. All right, makeup artist is also reminding me of a liar. Okay, somebody who could just make up anything and it sound true. I'm also getting this energy of the gift of gab. Okay, you can use that to your advantage. Not lie to people, but sell yourself. Okay, the art of manipulation. Anytime you hear the word manipulation, you automatically associate it with something derogatory or bad. But manipulating things is just making things work in your favor, right? And the only way you can do that purely is to be yourself. That's how it fall in place. That's how it work in your favor. That's how nature follow you instead of you following it. Okay? I'm also getting something about following trends. All right? I'm also getting stop comparing yourself to other people. I keep hearing that. All right? There's something big that's happening in the springtime for somebody who's watching this video. Don't forget to like the video if you feel called to. Comment, tell me your experience. You know what I'm saying? I read the comments. You know what I'm saying? I engage. And subscribe to the channel if you feel that you're sold. The game is sold, not told. If your soul led you to. But that's significant. Everything is designed to make a profit. But the thing about it is, they've disguised the profit as money, but it's really your soul that they're making the profit off of. You not following your truth, what your soul is calling you to do, goes against everything in you. And you don't realize how that energy, your energy, is being used and siphoned in other places. Money have sigils on them. Money is spell work, whether people like to believe it or not. People like to say they don't believe in magic, they don't believe in spells, they don't believe in this and that, and all of it is around them. Not only that, is running through their veins. Magic is running through your veins. Magic is just a word that we as human describe. It's a human concept. But in reality, I'm talking about creation. I'm talking about consciousness. I'm talking about that thing that we all call God. And how we look at it outside of ourselves instead of looking at it for what it is. And it's you. Not to take away from the God outside of us. All right. Consciousness. But it's also you. You can't take away from. It's like you taking away a part of yourself as well. When you're looking outside of yourself. Okay, I heard you get the best of both worlds. Something, oh, till you rock out the show. Hannah Montana is significant. But I heard something in my head and I said, and I heard, you know how they say you can't get the cake and eat it too? Then what the fuck is the point of having the cake? The cake? Someone's name could be Kate. Something about a cape. I'm getting this energy of Mr. Save-A-Hole or Mrs. Save-A-Hole. Like, people always want you to save them, or you got this energy where you got to save the world. All right? To save the world is to save your world. You got to be saved first. Okay? I'm also getting this association with, like, being saved as it pertains to Christianity. What if you're looking at it all wrong? And I ain't trying to convince nobody, all right? Just confirm. And I ain't trying to take nobody away from what they believe in. But have you ever questioned it? Even if you believe in nothing, have you even questioned that? Because to believe in nothing, you definitely don't believe in yourself if you believe in nothing. I also just heard somebody put in the comments, and it stuck with me. All right, seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing. So you got to believe it first in order for it to be reality, in order for it to be real, in order for it to be true.
Elsie Red Heart.
Call you back, Elsie. All right, I'm busy right now, honey. Somebody is blowing down. You hear me? You smoking the house out, baby. Pass that shit. Why you being selfish? I'm just playing. Hopefully you praying over your joints, okay? Tell it what you need it to do. And the wind will follow through is what I just heard. Something about rhymes and poetry is significant. Okay. Damn, I ain't even got into the tarot yet. I'm just sitting so gracefully in this energy because it feels so good. It feels peaceful. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who has really, like, it's like you're going through this energy of really sitting with the truth, of sitting with, yeah, even if that truth is that everything was a lie. Okay? And not being mad at the world or being mad at yourself, but just accepting it for what it is. Look, so I'm speaking to somebody who's going through some sort of transformation. You are growing. I'm hearing back to the beginning with this one, but the beginning is zero. It's that nothing. That is everything. That nothing that's in everything. What if that is God? And you know, I just thought about that right now when they say the nothing and everything. I'm also getting this energy of being able to manifest everything out of nothing. I'm definitely picking up on somebody who embodies magician energy. All right, you just got to choose what side of the intention you want, because you can either be a magician and manipulate things, people, and places and harm people, or you could be a magician and manipulate things, people, and places yourself, you know. Eternal self, cycles of life, universal mother. This is all bringing me back to the beginning of time. Okay, you are different. Something about your DNA codes is significant. I also could be picking up on a fire sign, definitely an earth sign, somebody connected to the trees. I'm getting all signs, really. The only sign I don't see is water, to tell you the truth. But this compassion and 2 swans, what else could they be? All right, I'm also getting this energy of different levels of water. All right, because even if you deep dive in the ocean, you will find different densities and levels of water. Y'all ever heard of that man who discovered a lake in the ocean, a river in the ocean? The water was completely a different substance. Finding life. Wow. Now it's reminding me of, like, you know how they be saying other beings come, like we call them aliens, and we associate spaceships and certain things like that. Spaceships, because they have to lower their density, just like when we go in submarines. You have to lower your density in order to be able to experience a different facet of life, because life is everywhere. Okay? This first card is definitely speaking to me, after life. Someone could also be questioning what life is after death. All right, what is that really? All right, I'm picking up on a lot of questions. Whoever you are, you were born to be wild. You were born to explore the unexplored. You were born uncharted territory, literally. Because your DNA makeup was made to be against everything that you were ever taught, everything you ever knew, and embrace it, not fight it. Embrace it, meaning to just be you, be that different. You know I'm speaking to you, and you always been different. You know it. I'm gonna let the card fall, okay? Or not. Maybe not. Yeah, it's time for you to trust your difference. Embrace that difference. I keep saying clearing your space and resistance. Look at this shit. Okay? But this person is like sending... This say resistance, but this girl looks to me like she's going where she's being called by this universal mother energy. You see how the DNA is connected. You could also have an ancestor here that is leading and guiding you through this portal, through this space, through this space within yourself, where you're finding newness, where you're awakening. Okay? Shadow work, rebirth. I'm definitely talking to somebody here that you've been growing a lot. You've been exploring a lot. Reading could be significant. Writing could be significant. Okay, I just saw the life review card this whole time I've been shuffling. I ain't see that card the whole time, but I've been talking about life review the whole time. All right, you got self-care, cycles of life, the path, and sanctuary. All right, resting within. I'm gonna just take the self-care card. All right, really resting within, embracing your own nature. How many minutes we in? 32. Damn. You got the sun card, death card, vitality, embracing life for what it is. All right, creating your own reality. I'm hearing I just heard something about creating your own illusions, because I feel like somebody here, you could believe in the unknown so much that people feel like you're delusional for certain decisions that you made, or you have this illusion over your head, or you always been this person that just believed in things that people never experienced because it was always a part of you. That's you. Okay? Someone's name could start with a U. Someone's name could also be unique, or like I said, you're a very unique person. All right, Ace of Swords. You are the truth. All right. I also feel like that's confirming to me everything that I just said. That's the truth. All right. Something about royalty is significant. All right. And here I am again with trees. Like the leaves follow you. There's something very significant about you and trees. Or the study of trees could be significant. All right. Somebody could also be realizing that nature is conscious. All right. The trees are conscious. These people are in the trees, but they crying. Okay. Or it look like they crying when in reality, those are the waterfalls. What if that is the trees crying? Okay. Or they're sharing nutrient sources, like the water flows. Okay. Like the blood in your body. All right. I'm getting oil, earth's oil. Okay. Empress, I'm taking it. Fuck that. That definitely talk about feminine energy, being one with, I heard God, but I was going to say one with nature, what's natural. Okay. I also feel like you trigger a lot of people. Look, have we not been talking about the magician the whole time? And you got 3 major arcanas. You a big fucking deal. All right. You've been here many lifetimes, took many paths. This girl also got on a sheer shirt. You can see her nipples. This is definitely giving going against the grain. Because to everybody looking in, you a slut, you a hoe, you a whatever it is. But in reality, we were born naked. What the fuck is the problem? Were you born with clothes on? And every other species in the world out here, butt bookie ass naked in the skin suit that they was born in, but we judge each other for wearing skimpy clothes. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean by learning that everything is a lie when in reality it's just a form of judgment. Meanwhile, most of us got religions that say don't judge. I also get this energy of like, somebody here, you judge yourself so much you don't even realize. No, you judge other people so much you don't even realize it's because you judge yourself so much. You can't do this, you can't do that, or you're gonna break some type of law. Like, why are you putting so many restrictions on yourself when you don't even know if that's the truth? That's true to you because somebody told you it was true. When you were born, you weren't born into anything but earth. Literally. You ain't know nothing about nothing until somebody told you that's what it was. And then you accepted it as your truth because that's the normal thing to do. You're not normal. I'm speaking to somebody who don't know they normal. And they ain't normal. I mean, you don't know that you're not normal. And I'm helping you to embrace that side of yourself. Or I'm speaking to somebody who already have. And I'm just reminding you of what you've been through so that way you can stay forward on where you're going. Okay, something about being dizzy and lightheaded is significant. Because all of a sudden I feel that way. All right. Excuse me. You got 2 aces out here. 2 firsts, and then you got the number 3. All right. 131 could be significant. Maybe that's a significant on the time. You got the King of Wands, baby. This is somebody who sits in leadership. This is somebody who takes their power back and embrace it. So you see how thick she is? But she's sitting there. Like, and what, legs crossed, feeling comfortable, looking good, feeling good. She don't care because people fat shame. All right, that could be significant for somebody here. She don't give a damn. And you know she confident because she got a yellow bottle in her hand and a yellow crown. Yellow talk about the solar plexus, vitality, life, confidence. Even though the King of Wands came out here, I'm getting Queen of Wands energy, attractive. Somebody who stand on business. All right, somebody could also be getting a new car. Or you could be somebody that worked for a car dealership and you're about to get some type of promotion in management, okay? Or if you don't have to necessarily work at a car dealership, okay? You could literally just be about to get some type of promotion in life, all right? Because the body is the car, the vehicle for the soul, okay? Embrace your different. Embracing your different. You and trees got a connection. And I also, tell me, with that 10 of Pentacles, that you are bound to be rich. That's not something you could run away from, no matter how much you doubt it. Once you embrace it, watch that money come in. Watch it flow. When I quit my job to do this, On the outside, I feel like it was the most ridiculous thing ever. But on the inside, I felt like it was made for me. How do you fight that? How do you battle that? You still go to your job and you try to do it on the side. You try to be in both worlds when one of these worlds really ain't meant for you to be in. You think about everything that other people told you. Why would you quit your job? Why would you step down from being a manager to go do whatever the fuck in West Bubblefuck? Okay, judgment, feeling, listen, this is so synchronistic. Feeling caged. But you got that spirit, your Ori, up there like, listen, what you gonna do? Is you gonna fall in line and allow what been fed to you be you? The Hierophant talk about social construct, tradition, government. How everything was meant to put you in a box. You were never meant to explore your Page of Pentacles. You were always meant to be what we said you want to be. And we take your energy and live life off of your energy. Siphon your energy. Tell you how magic is demonic, but use it against you with the money. Tell you you can't worship your ancestors, but you can go to work and get this money that got my ancestors on it. You venerate your motherfucking ancestors. Why I can't venerate mine? Venerate your ancestors is venerating you. That's your bloodline. Having no time to invest in what you want to do, what you like to do. I ain't even gonna get into that, spirit, because we already 40 minutes in. And I think I pretty much said everything that I needed to say, okay? You are a fucking star, baby. Don't ever forget that. Your difference is your stardom, is your shine, it's your sun. You are the light. That's how you attract people that fit your rainbow. All right, the King of Cups, it's like they sending out some type of signal. Okay? Being you is what attract other people like you. That's how you find your soul family. That's how you find your fortune. That's how you turn things in your favor. That's how you awaken your kundalini. All right, zodiac signs could be significant. Somebody here could do tarot and you do zodiac signs. Okay, or something about the natal chart, your will, a will, some type of inheritance is significant. All right, this don't necessarily have to be a physical inheritance. This could literally be a spiritual inheritance. Okay, I think that's it, y'all. Oh yeah, that's it. It's time to go, baby. I gotta go eat. I gotta do something, cause it's what time? I woke up at 2. It's like 5 o'clock. I needed that sleep, baby. I needed that. And I haven't eaten anything, so let me go do that. Okay, you got 1, 5, 6 wands. Just talk about recognition, strength, and the moon card. I feel like there's a part of you that is awakening that you don't even see, that's gonna bring in some type of stream, a steady flow of income for you. You're gonna meet like-minded people, but this is also under the moon. Somebody could channel messages. All right, you do something with your throat here. You could also be a singer or somebody that just speak the truth. Okay, speak your truth, embracing your truth. All of this is talking about you just embracing your wild. I'm ready to pull up on you. Baby, what you want to do? I don't know why that song just came out of nowhere. All right. But you know the moon, it talk about illusions and delusions. And I talked about that earlier. How people felt like your dreams were, I'm hearing elusive. All right. I don't even know. All right, let's just move forward. Okay, but they gonna work for you. You're gonna find people in the shade, that darkness, that shadow that you were hiding from. Find people that you relate to in that shadow, in that energy. Basically the energy that people run from, darkness. They always want to run to the light. That could also just represent your light. People always running to you. Anyways, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be who you are. Love yours. Cause even when I say I love you, you got to be the one that love you. You know what I'm saying? These are some beautiful cards. I love the artwork on these cards. Somebody could be creating tarot cards or something about your artwork people are talking about. All right, there's also people in the background trying to steal your ideas, steal what you got to say, and do all of that shit because you the truth. Get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be making a replica of your channel. Like, you could be somebody that got a lot of followers, and they're trying to use your energy to make money by copying your channels and stuff like that. Or maybe this is something Spirit is warning you of. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know, they gonna get theirs. You just do whatever it is that you gotta do when that time come. If you even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you even give a fuck, okay? But yeah, I appreciate you. If you made it to the end of this video, baby, put some butterflies in the comments if you made it to the end of this video. Everything is in the description box if you want to reach out to me, you want to talk to me. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Y'all been showing out for me lately, man. Listen. You will be blessed abundantly if your love is genuine when it comes to me. I'm telling you something. So I appreciate you if you're genuine. I appreciate you if you're coming from a genuine space, in a genuine place. Because that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all out there. Even people who feel some type of way, question what I got going on. I appreciate y'all too. Because them little views, they help. You know what I'm saying? Make me look good. You know what I'm saying? But the point of that message is to just embrace it all, bro. It comes with the territory. Even if you don't put yourself out here and you got this glow about you that people just flock to you, or you always the center of attention. It's always going to be those who go with your flow and go against it. But that's the part of life. The resistance is what help you grow. It's what help you find your inner beauty, your inner strength. I'm definitely picking up on the feminine energy, and you don't have to be. But something about that feminine energy within you. Because all of these people on these cards is women. Even the magician, even the King of Wands. Boy, you could tell a woman made these cards. Or maybe not. Shit, I don't know. Or somebody that just tapped in with their femininity. But anyways, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.